Hi, I'm Conrad Padilla, and I want to welcome you as a wellness professional to this presentation today. I'm going to kind of go over a little bit on how you can take your brand to a different level and essentially take your business to a completely different level. That's what this whole presentation is about. Okay, the case for taking your brand to a different level, I'm going to go over this briefly with you. Most of you guys right now that have your particular practices, where you're a chiropractor or a trainer or whatever the case may be, if you look at down here at the bottom, most people are in this category, which is commodity. Now the problem with being in that area is that you usually are chasing the lowest prices as far as your clients, and you're trying to get more. You have to get more volume in order to make this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a way to actually make your brand different, and you're not going to have to do that anymore. So one way you can do that is you can become a certified nutritionist through Venus Nutrition. That's a partnership that we have with the founder, Mark McDonald, which I'll talk more about who Mark McDonald is in a little bit. But once you become a certified nutritionist, you're now in a position where you're a specialist. So you're no longer a commodity, if you will. And what that really means is that you're now able to start teaching people the most important part, which is what they're actually eating or nutrition. So just imagine you being a chiropractor and you're able to go out there and teach nutrition as a chiropractor. How many chiropractors do you know out there that are certified nutritionists or certified nutritionists? How many trainers do you know that are out there that are actually certified nutritionists? And as you know, as being a certified trainer, you can't teach nutrition, which really, if you think about it, most of having the body that most of your clients want has to do with what they're eating or not eating. I mean, that's really the case here. So you can become a certified nutritionist. The ultimate place to be would be what's called a master specialist. And a master specialist, what that essentially is we're going to teach you a way for you to create a residual income without you having to be somewhere. How many of you guys like the sound of that? You being able to create an income, a global income, without you having to be somewhere, training your clients or seeing patients or whatever the case may be. And the last part of taking your brand to a different level has to do with you working with a celebrity trainer like Mark McDonald, who works with a lot of athletes, celebrities. He's on CNN every single week. New York Times best-selling author, very well-known trainer here in America and really around the world. So you're in a position where you could actually promote that you work with somebody like Mark McDonald on your landing page, your website, and on your business cards. You can actually put you're a certified nutritionist now, which makes you different than just about everybody that's your competition. So who's Mark McDonald? I'm just going to go over a little bit on who Mark is. Mark's a very good friend of mine. In fact, Mark and I have worked together for a few years. We've worked with a lot of trainers here in the United States and also in Europe. So a little bit about Mark. Mark has been on the Dr. Oz show several times. As I said, he's been on CNN. He's on CNN every Monday. He's been on the Chelsea Handler show. The bottom line is this guy is considered one of the top celebrity trainers and athletes in America. So you're able to position your practice in partnering with him because he's coming up with the programs as far as what your clients are going to use for nutrition. So one of the things that he has come up with is he's come up with a 28-day jumpstart program, and I want to show you what that basically looks like. So for example, Mark has created what's called the 28-day jumpstart program, and what it consists of is it's a way for you to offer a program for your clients, your patients right now, so that they actually are going to be eating 6 times a day, which Mark really is one of the main pioneers of blood stabilization and eating 6 times a day. And so what this does is it's a great way for you to be able to put some of your clients on this, and essentially they're going to feel better and look better. And if you look at this really quick, you can kind of see it's pretty easy, eating 6 times a day. And then on the second page, it goes over specifically, and it's really easy to understand as far as what types of foods that they should be eating and foods that they shouldn't be eating. Look, we all know that a lot of your clients right now are on diets. We know diets don't work. We all know that they're going to places maybe that to get nutrition programs that are not working. I mean, we all know diets don't work. So this is a great way for you to offer something to your clients that once again makes you different. And if you make yourself different, this is all helping once again your brand, so that you are different than your competition that may be across the street or down the street from you. Some of the people that I work with, as I said, as a branding expert and somebody who can help somebody like yourself take their company and their brand to a different level. Just give you a quick example, because I do work with a lot of people here in the States and all over the world. And Nick Buckfield's actually in the UK. He's a 2-time Olympian, very well known trainer and nutritionist in the UK. And so he's somebody that I do work with, just as an example. And he actually is in contact with Mark McDonald. Mark is working with him as well. So Mark is also your partner. So I want you to understand that all of this has to do with a partnership in taking your brand to a different level. That's how this whole thing works. So we work with Nick Buckfield. Now the second one is Kate. And with Kate is also a very well-known trainer in the UK and really all over Europe. She works with some professional footballers or soccer players, is what they call them in Europe. But she's very, very well known. So in fact, I was just there recently working with both of them. And once again, they are working with Mark McDonald, and all of their trainers that they have that work for their companies are also working with the whole partnership and everything that we're talking about in this presentation. Finally, just another athlete. Remember, we work with a lot of athletes and a lot of celebrities, trainers, and around the world. But this is another person that we're actually personally working with, Mark and I. His name's Eldon Baker. He's actually a legend in Supercross. He trains some of the top people like Ryan Villapoto and Carmichael. He spent training him for many years. So, the thing about Eldon, he's a wonderful guy, and we're helping him as well with the partnership. So, as I said, he's involved in Supercross and by far the top trainer in Supercross ever, so worldwide. So I think what it really comes down to, these are a few examples of some of the people that we work with that are making a decision to say, look, I want to take my brand to another level, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by partnering with the right people. Because the reality is, all of you guys are really good at what you do. The problem with that is that most of you are not duplicatable, and that means that you don't have a lot of time, you don't have the ability to maybe take some time off the way that you want to. So the goal of all this is for us to help you create a residual business or residual income, and we're able to create something so that it's duplicatable and that you can actually now teach others to do. One of the areas that I'm sure you guys know is that a lot of you guys are directing people to take nutritional products and you don't make any money off of it. I mean, you're telling people to take this product or that product, and in most cases, GNC is not going to pay you or whatever, or any of these types of nutrition companies. So why Mark McDonald actually partnered with Monavie, and why I have decided to partner with Monavie and a lot of other trainers and chiropractors and naturopathics and physical therapists around the world, is because Monavie offers a group of products that really fill your clients' needs. For example, how many of your clients have sleep issues? Well, we actually have a tea that is natural that you drink an hour before bed that helps your clients sleep better. So now if you help them sleep better, once again, you're more valuable to your clients. We have stress capsules that help your clients with stress issues. These are the types of things that you want to ask your clients, because most issues that people have to do with diet. We all know that. You guys know this. We have a meal replacement that is second to none, that was actually created and Mark McDonald actually oversaw. It's the top meal replacement that's on the market worldwide. We also have a good for you energy drink. How many of your clients have energy issues? I mean, let's face it, Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, a lot of your clients are drinking it. Why not offer them something that's good for them, and you can now create also, once again, a residual income. We have bars. How many of your clients are eating bars that we all know they're not good for them? We actually have a bar that has hydrolyzed whey. It's the only bar that has antioxidants in it. Our juices, by far the best delivery system as far as antioxidants. 19 superfruits, 11 veggies like in Max. They all help from they're loaded with glucosamine. They help with your clients with aches and pains, backaches, all of the things that they have issues with. But most importantly, what this stuff's doing is it's helping fight oxidation. It's helping your clients feel better, look better, and the reality is you're offering them a solution that they basically don't have now. And so what I would say to you is that all of these products right here, you're offering something to your clients that's making you more valuable. So finally, how does all this come together to help you take your brand or your business or your company to a different level? What does this look like, okay? We went over the fact that right now, you're in the middle of this, okay? So just kind of give you a visual here so you understand what the goal is of this whole thing, to once again help your brand and take you to a different level so that you're not the same, once again, as everybody else that's in your industry. Okay, so you become a certified nutritionist, and now you promote that. You promote you're a certified nutritionist, and you can do that through Venice Nutrition, and we'll teach you how to do that. You can contact me, and we can tell exactly how to do that, or whoever's talking about this. You have Monavie nutritional products that your clients can actually order directly from the company. You're not having to hassle, take people product, retail stuff. And we all know when you retail something, it still requires people coming through the door of your location. Problem with that is, what if they move? What if they move? You now lose that residual income. So no matter if they move, Monavie can ship that product to anywhere in the world. We're in about 20 countries right now and even growing. Working with Mark McDonald, we all talked about we talked about who he is. He comes up with a nutrition program. He's coming out with an incredible detox program here shortly. It targets specifically belly fat. How many of your clients would love to have something like that? He created that. You don't have to. And then finally, we have what's called the View Scanner. Right now, this is only in America. Eventually, it will be in other countries. But what it is we're the only company in the world that actually has this type of technology where in 5 seconds, your clients can actually see what their internal health is, how well that they're aging, how well that their body's fighting disease. So in 5 seconds, they put their finger in this little scanner. You can see it there, and it tells them what their antioxidant level is. I mean, what a great retention strategy. All of this has to do with retaining your clients. Your clients can't get this anywhere else. They can't get what you're offering this anywhere else. This makes you different. And the goal is that you retain people. So just imagine your clients, every 4 to 6 weeks, you're scanning them, telling them what their antioxidant level is. And what that means for you is that your clients are going to say, look, I can't get this anywhere else. I like knowing how well I'm aging and fighting disease every 4 to 6 weeks with this View Scanner that we have that we can implement in your practice. I want to thank you for joining me today. And look, this all has to do with another way to do business. You're very successful, like I said earlier, at what you do. The goal is to create a residual income, a global residual income, and be able to create something that you don't have to be somewhere to make everything happen. I mean, how nice would it be if you don't have to roll that ball up the hill, that big boulder up the hill, all by yourself? We have a way, but it does have to do with you thinking a little bit outside the box. But remember, this all has to do with the partnership and you taking this to another level. Look, the greatest wealth is health. I absolutely believe that. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. That's why you guys have all chosen this type of profession. You love helping people. But what it really comes down to as well is you can't get time back. Just imagine having time freedom. This will give you time freedom based on a global residual income and being able to duplicate what it is that you have in place in your practice. So if you have any questions, you want to contact me, you can visit ConradandJill.com. I'd love to help you.